just organize things so that I can read all of it.
Yeah. So what are you in the mood for this morning? What's your World Series training require?
We're gonna play Cascadia.
Okay.
Yeah,
BGA or tabletop?
yeah, tabletop. It's not on
Okay.
PGA, unfortunately.
Let me jump into tabletop.
Uh,
I guess I'll be this.
can you toss on my stream in the background too?
I have trouble playing tabletop and watching the stream at the same time.
No, you don't have to watch it. Just turn it
Okay.
on. I
Oh,
don't care whether you watch or not.
all right. Where's your link? It's in streaming. It's not in the streaming logistics. That's a chat channel. It's at the top of general.
Yeah,
Okay. You should make another channel that has just the link with no other text in it.
I will do that just for you.
That's okay. I can continue to find it, but I ask myself the same question every time. Where is it?
Um,
Well, there you are. You look good.
I'm tired.
What's that on the wall behind you? I don't think I've seen that before.
This this is my it's from Magic set from
Got it.
Dragons of Tarkir. It's from maybe three or four sets ago, a while ago. But my LGS was um, they were doing their turnover of things, um,
Right.
and I was like, "Hey, can I take these? Like, it looks sick." And they were like, "Sure."
That's awesome.
I just made the Discord chat, which literally has just you. You're the only one who can see that channel, and it's got the link.
Awesome. Thank you.
Um, there's a part of me that would like to simulate four players playing.
All
Um,
right. Well, you know the game well enough that you can do that. You can even try different strategies with the four.
I don't really want to play multiple people, but the I don't know how it's gonna. I'm gonna just hit setup and then let it do whatever it does, and then
Oh,
I'll go
does
grab
it
extra
does it
tokens.
have an autoplay option?
I doubt it.
All right. Well, I can play the other turns if you don't want to over strategize.
No. It's the easiest way in Cascadia. Like you can literally just select tiles and pull them out. Like
Oh,
you
right.
can just random
Just
number
draw
generator.
blind. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. All right.
But I need
I,
to. I need to add the. What the heck? Put that back in. Let me double check the setup rules because there's like a different number of. Uh, let's see. Habitat tiles for 4 players is 83. There's 39 in here, which the heck? There's
so
30.
it may set up the bags automatically based on how many people are in the seats.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking it was going to do. But I can. Let's see. Um, what if I? Is there a way for me to? I'm gonna reload
Yeah.
the, and then I'm gonna save these objects.
Actually, you can do that, but you can also possibly go into, let's see, if you change seats, it doesn't remember that your other seat had a color, does it? So we can't just
No. Yeah, I'm just gonna save the objects and then I'm gonna duplicate them. Um,
and add new contents.
It probably won't be scripted, so we may have to just manually play some stuff, but it will help in terms of like the pieces disappearing.
Well, if it pulls out
Okay.
if it pulls out of the bags, then where is it?
Oh, I guess we could fill the bags with.
You could just reload the bag with 79 habitat tiles. That's the only thing that changes, right?
Yeah. So I don't need this one actually. I just need to. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take this and.
No, I think if you take you get to take the
Why are
starter
they
ones out.
stacked? This is weird. These should not be stacked like this, but that's fine. Anyway, I'm going to. I'm just gonna. Let's see. Why is this? This is locked.
You may be able to unlock and delete the initial bag. We can try that, see if the scripting
Give me a
holds.
second. I'm. Seeing if I can. I don't want to go that deeply into the scripting editor. You know, we can.
My
I'm
thing,
just gonna delete this one. I'm gonna pull out
yeah,
the
I think
8
if you
that are
delete
already
this,
here.
I think if you delete this bag and
Yeah, and
just
then
leave
we'll
the other
just
one,
pull manually.
since it has the same name, it may still pull.
We'll see.
Since the item has the same name, it may still find it in the script.
Yeah, I just need to pull out a few tiles, the 8 that are in here. Let's see.
It says 85. You might need to put those 4 back in. Oh, 85 is removed. Nope,
There's
you're right.
8 that are already out.
Yeah.
This is gonna take a minute. There's one. If you want to look for them too.
I don't think we can both search the bag at the same time.
Oh, bummer. There's another one, right? There's those 2. Looking for Bear, Fox, Mountain, Forest. This one? That one, and then I'm looking for that one. And then I need bird, fish, mountain, water, or mountain, wetland. This one is also in there. These tiles want to. Yeah. Okay. And then there's 3 more that I gotta take out. One. This one. And then one more, which is mountain, wetland. This one. All right. Cool. We'll do it manually. I'm gonna pull up a random number generator on my other screen here.
Okay.
And then I'll just spin that every time from 1 to 4 for what we remove.
You know what we could alternately do is just randomly pull one out of the bag and not think about it because you're just looking to mark
Well,
time.
no, I'm looking specifically to pull a pair of
Oh,
tiles off of
to keep
the
to keep the board changing. Okay.
yes, because that's what happens in the
You
in
can
a
you
four-player
can
game. You'll have
you can spawn a four-sided die under objects.
whatever. I've already got the RNG up.
Okay.
All right. Um, who is first?
We got the scoring. Red Fox scores for surrounded. Elks score for groups. Bears score for pairs. Salmon are run. Hawks are alone. Okay. I will admit to not really understanding the strategy of this game. I feel like I just kind of play what's in front of me. I assume you've thought about it differently. Educate me a minute.
Yeah, my my thoughts are that you have to play this game with an eye for two things. One is that there is a mathematically best animal to play based on whatever the scoring tiles are. That's my thoughts. Um,
You mean in general for the
so
game?
yeah, so if you look at hawks, on average, they're going to be worth 2.5 points per token. A little bit more, a little bit less, depending on how many you have. Right? If you have three, they're worth 2.66.
Oh, you're doing
If
the
you have
math on this line.
exactly
Okay,
right,
four hawks, 11 points.
salmon are
Four
a
hawks,
little bit better, depending on how many you do. Like at four, your salmon are worth 3 points per.
right?
At five, they're worth three and a third, or sorry, three and a fifth. At
Right?
six, they're worth three and a little bit more, right? But hawks at six hawks are worth 3 points each, right? So if I'm going to play six of something, I'd rather play six salmon than six hawks.
Okay.
And that's a difference of 2 points, for those particularly. But
The
for
six bears would be worth 5.5 points
well,
each.
so this is
Oh,
pairs of
you
bears.
bears.
So two
Yep.
pairs of bears would be four bears. So four bears would be worth 11 points.
Which
Um,
is almost 12. Six bears would be
yeah, it's as
19,
many as bears are a
but
little bit better than hawks, but not that much better.
right.
As you go higher up, they're better, but only marginally better. Bears and hawks are effectively even.
So six bears are worth 19 if you pair them. Six elks are worth 18.
18. Yep,
And, and six hawks if you can surround them.
foxes.
Foxes, rather. This one's
So
harder to count.
yeah, generally foxes have the highest opportunity for scoring the most points. Um, but and you can see that a fox could be worth 5 points each, right?
Could be. Not if you put a bear next to them and they want to pair the bears
Well, you can pair the bear, you could take this
here
bear
and there.
and then pair it further away.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, and so
But but you also wouldn't run salmon around a fox either.
uh, yeah, I mean, well, even a fox with only four different animals next to it is worth more points than literally any other animal you can play,
Got it.
right? Um,
So you do the math
so
on the scoring tiles and see that
yeah,
they're
and
all
in this game, there are some games where the point values mean that one animal is worth 3.5 points per animal, and that's just
got
statistically better than anything else that you could pull, right? Um,
it. So you go nature tiles to preferentially find them.
yeah. So then once I've decided, or once I at least see which animals are worth the most points, and I guess conversely, it's which animals do you want to avoid, right?
Right. And in this
I'll play
case,
a
they're all
hawk if I need to, but if I play one hawk, I better fucking play two hawks because that second hawk effectively is makes them worth an extra half a point each.
Right.
Um, and like bears, if I'm gonna play one bear, I need to play four bears because
Right. As the math
one
gets you up,
pair of bears is awful. Like that's
it's 2 points each.
two
Right.
pairs is March is better, right? Because then you're getting 2 3/4 of a
Oh,
point per
okay.
versus just 2 points per,
Yeah, at four animals, bears and salmon and hawks are all equivalent.
roughly. But yeah, like in this game, I think that I would focus salmons and foxes, um,
Right.
with the goal of trying to avoid bears, just because that's challenging.
Yeah, the placement
Um,
challenge is hard. And then the elks, 4 elks is 10 points, is worse, but 6
well,
elks
four
catches
elks would be 13 points if you place it right.
if you got them all together. And
Yeah,
I was looking at 2 pairs. If you did it as 2 pairs, 2 lines,
maybe 10. Yeah, that'd be
then
not good.
that'd be
2.5 points per is like fine.
right.
But if you can optimize your animals and get them to be like most animals can be worth just 2 points per. Um, but if you can get them to be worth more than that, um, anywhere in the like 2.5 to 3 points per, or more in the
Okay.
case of foxes, like you're doing good. And then the second piece of that, this is why I really love the game, is because it's very much a puzzle,
Is the
is
habitat.
matching like the type of space to your world,
To as much
right?
of your board as you can, matching both if you can, and building them in groups.
Exactly. So like I don't know who goes first. You flip a coin.
The person who lasts
Um,
all wildlife. Let's assume it's you.
sure. Um, so like for my first turn, this tile is not great for me because it only connects with one, right? Like ideally, I can expand two realms
Oh,
at once.
it doesn't fit this side here. See, I have a
Exactly.
hard time because this whatever mountain and this water look so equivalent to me. It's hard for me to
Yeah,
quickly tell them apart.
it's not great. I would say the mountain always has white in the middle versus the water always has blue in the
Oh,
middle,
that's
but
blue.
they do have that same color like mountainy thing.
Yeah. So
Um,
the and this grassland is not desert. That's different as well, right? These
yeah,
two.
those are different.
Okay.
The one on the south side generally is monotone. Like it's only got one color versus the one on the top side has two colors.
So this forest desert tile doesn't fit there because it doesn't match the whatever that other multicolor thing is. So
Exactly.
you don't have any. So there's nothing up here
So
that matches both sides of your habitats.
exactly, which means that, and when I have this kind of conundrum, there are two things that I will do. One, generally, it's almost impossible to get all of your tiles to expand all of your habitats, right? So
Right.
in this case, what I might do is like this tile here. I don't like it because it's paired with a bear, right? Like I don't like the fact that I would have to take a bear, but
Right.
it could put an elk and a bear next to each other so that I could potentially get two bears or like elks in a row. Um,
Right.
and I could attach the forest here, and then I can take the water. And with the water here, I could potentially loop it around to connect. Yes, if you keep going like this, let's. Oh, I need to change my rotation degrees.
We got to change it to 60. Is that what we need?
Yeah.
Okay.
But now I have to hold on.
You got to get 15 and then 60.
Yeah. I got it. I got it. Just so I could place it there, right?
No, I'm just checking my rotation. Okay.
Um, I could place this here, right? And then I can take this water and potentially expand it around to connect to this other water,
But you're
right?
just looking for a visual on how to make the biggest habitats.
Right.
Okay.
Um, which is something that I always try to pay attention to.
Are these tiles underneath not real?
No, I think they are real. I don't know why it's got it scripted like that.
Okay. So we'll just
But
play the
anyway,
4.
yeah,
So we'll just play these 8 off and then reload when necessary?
yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I don't know
Okay.
how this thing is really scripted. What in the world are? Oh, those are the pine cones. Are we supposed to? No. So like that's how I would think about my first tile. It's like I could take this one and I could line up the habitats like that because I don't have any habitats that match like that. Again, I don't really want a bear. Salmon are one of the best things that you could take because they're just worth more points. So I would gravitate toward the salmon or elk side here. I don't really like this tile because my sand and my forest are super far away.
Okay.
And I don't really love this tile because it's got a bird on it, and I don't really want to play birds. Um, I'm kind of stuck with like some not great choices, but I think that I'm going to take this one, and I'm going to run it like that, and I'm going to put this salmon uh, here because this has a fox and it's already in the middle of some stuff that might get other things, but it could also
Got it.
turn into a run of salmon. And this placement potentially allows me to connect up these forests depending on how that goes.
Okay.
There's my
And
thought
then we'll
process.
all right. And that's enough for me to learn from, and let's see how it all works. Player 2, you just want to draw 2 tiles?
Uh, we can do one in between each of our turns. Random number generator says 3, so 3 goes away. Whoops. Babble. Oh, it tried to go to my hand. Funny.
All right. All right. So let's see. So in my universe, bears. That's a lot of bears.
If there's 3 up, you can optionally reroll the animal tiles. But maybe don't hit that optional reroll button because I think that that's gonna. I
You
don't
want
know
to
how
try
to
it and
figure
see?
in. Well, because now there's only one bear here and one bear here, but there's 2 in the other stacks. It'd be easier to just throw them into the bag and
All
shuffle
right.
it and pull out some.
So we take these 3, drop them in here, shuffle, 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 and draw 3.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess I'm going to take this and put a fox down.
And do you remember how the pine cones work?
I do. When I place an animal on a pine cone, I get one, and then I can
Yep.
free
You can
action.
use it to take things that are separate. So like you could take this and then also this.
Right. Or wipe the wildlife.
Mm-hmm. RNG says 4. Hmm. I'm gonna take this one.
Because it fits.
Yeah, 2 foxes next to each other feels good enough to play. And I gotta. Why are these so big?
It is big.
It's like so big. RNG says 2.
Okay. I guess it's fish time. Where do these fit? That doesn't fit anywhere. So I guess I take this one. And put a fish down.
RNG says 1. I'm gonna take this one. And I think place it like that. Yeah. And I'm gonna put this here. 4.
All right. What do I want to do here? If I take this, I can't put the fox down, right?
That's correct.
It's too bad. That's the tile I want.
It's a good tile for you.
Yeah. But I guess I'll take this so I can get a nature token. I'll put the bear here, which gives me one of these.
You should already have one from the salmon you played last turn.
Oh, I didn't notice.
Which probably impacts your decision.
Which totally impacts my decision. So I'll take that. I'll give that away. This belongs...
Sorry, you still can't place the fox.
Oh, you're right. I don't have the actual fox.
You can use this to take like this tile and then also take the fox if you want.
Oh,
like you can use it to take mismatched tile wildlife token combos, or you can use it to wipe any number of.
I think I'm going to take this and this piece.
You got it.
Do that and get the fish running.
RNG says 1, which is unfortunate. Well, but that's actually why I want the RNG and like to simulate 4 players, because with 2 players, it's very easy to be like, this is what I'm right. But with 4 players, like the things cycle out, which makes it a little bit more.
So
yeah,
got it.
I'm gonna take this one like that. RNG is a 1.
All right, what do I want to do? I want to build this. That doesn't match.
What's the way to stack things up?
How do you mean? Oh,
like
you
when
just want
you
to stack.
select stuff, you can like G or something.
G is gather, yeah. But it doesn't seem to work on this.
Yeah, that's fine.
We could also optionally just make a big bag and throw them away.
Nah, I don't care.
All right, let's see. So habitat-wise, that matches. Gives me another salmon's. If I put a salmon piece here, that doesn't count as a run. It has to be linear.
It'll actually kill the other salmon, because it would be like, then there would be a salmon that's not in.
It has to be a line, not a group, so I can't do it that way. But I could put a fox there.
Yes.
But if I laid this here, that matches both, and I can put a fox there, and I can get him going.
Yes.
So let's do that.
RNG is 4. Whoops, sorry. I was just pulling it out right when you. There's a lot of things that want elks.
They all want elks.
Yeah. Which I don't love. The nice thing about elks is, like, if I put an elk up here, right? So if I put this tile here, I'll get like a line of 2 and then a line of 1. Unlike salmon, which all of the salmon rules have like it can't be next to whatever.
An elk here we count as 2 and 2 and 2.
No. Each one can't count for more than one scoring thing. So like if an elk was here, then you would do a line of 2 and a line of 1.
Okay, but you can't count the same animal twice.
Exactly.
Okay.
I don't like my options here at all. Hmm. So at this point, like to walk you through kind of what I'm thinking, my initial thought is like, since I'm gonna have to take something that needs an elk, I'd rather take one of these two so that I can get the extra point for getting an
Nature,
acorn.
right?
Because if you don't use those, you can think of that particular animal being worth effectively 1 more point, right? So if I place an elk here, that's a 3 to 4 point elk
Right.
rather than a 2 to 3 point elk.
Because the plankton's worth a point if you don't use it.
Exactly. But I'm debating I could also take this one and place it here and potentially give myself the ability to wrap around to the wetland that's on that side
Is
because
that your
I'm not.
that's your only mountain space?
Yes.
Okay. Interesting.
Um,
Okay.
yeah, I just have been taking not mountain cards the same way that this is my only wetland space, and eventually I'm going to need a forest to connect
Forest.
these up. Um, but trying to wrap around this way goes kind of away from the direction that I've already been going with my game, which is expanding south here, right? Because I'm probably going to put a fox in the middle here, and then I might do a pair of bears here, maybe, but odds are mediocre to low. So I just don't know if I'm really going to expand this direction much since I've got my 3 current options here. Um, so like that's why I kind of lean away from that, even though it could. Because if you think about like points per placed tile, right? This would be worth 1 point for having a part of my largest mountain, and then also the 2 points for an elk that I would probably place on it eventually, or a bird. But that's it. So it's probably worth like 3 points as a tile because I'm probably not going to be able to connect the wetland. Versus this is worth the 1 point for the mountain and the 1 point for the acorn and the 2 points for the elk as a 4 point tile. Like that's kind of how my thinking goes on it. You know,
Yeah.
not just the animal but also the piece. So I think I'm going to start with this one. And then the question is, do I place it here or do I place it here? I'm definitely putting the fox here, right? Because this has a little bit more room to grow my mountains, but it's a little further away from things versus this is a little closer. It could potentially turn into like some elks in a row up here.
And you still might want to put another fox here if you can find one.
Maybe. But yeah, that's what I think I'm going to do.
Okay.
RNG says 4.
Okay. Tiles with 3 are always exciting, but none of that really match. Oh, it does match.
Yeah, it does. You do
That's the
have
right.
like kind of these 2 over here and then also these 2 over here.
That's the right play to get a different kind of animal here.
Yeah, I support
Okay.
this play.
As opposed to another fox there.
Well, we could also put a fox here.
Yeah, that means I gotta
And you're going
find
to
it.
put a salmon here probably.
Gonna put a salmon there. So if I put the bird here and the bear here, that makes my fox worth 4. 1, 2,
Yeah,
3 plus. Yeah, sorry, that's the right play.
it is. I'm just going to put these here because in a 4-player game, it is actually worth. The tiles don't matter, but the animals do because there is a certain number of animals of each type.
Right, and it
And so
helps
it's
to
worth
know what.
knowing like how many are out of each type. What's more
No,
likely or less likely to come up. So like given how many
okay.
bears are currently on the board, there's probably going to be more bears left in the bag.
Yeah.
come out.
Random
Anyway,
number?
1. There's it. I don't love it.
Oh, all right. I'm down a pine cone. I think I should have gotten one for this that I used and one for this.
Yeah, I agree
Okay.
with you. I'm pretty sure that I'm good. Why won't this tile? There we go. Did they mess up the tiling?
Oh, is it not gridded quite right?
It's close. I'm gonna take this one and not explain my reasoning at all, and you can ask me about it later.
Okay. It fits geographically. All good.
RNG is 1. Option to white
All right.
pairs if you want.
Let's see if any of the tiles match first. Since this matches, and it has an elk. Elk that I can't. I guess I could put the elk next to my fox. Yeah, let's do that.
And sorry, but so something to think about if you're not going to wipe the things is whether or not you want to let me have one.
Right.
Sometimes you might want to optionally reroll them just to stop someone from getting them.
Yeah.
I obviously am not looking for bears, so I'm going to reroll these.
And that costs you. Oh no, that's free, right?
No, it's if it's 3. Yeah, if there's 4, you are required to. If there's 3, you can optionally do it, but you can only do 1
Or it doesn't
optional
cost
per
you
turn.
your pine cone for it.
Does not
It's
cost
just
you my pine cone.
okay.
My nature token.
It's also random. Hang on, it's random number for player 4 first, right?
Yeah. Is 1, which should have been the bear.
Which would have been a bear.
Yeah.
And this tile.
Yeah, which actually would mean that they're. So hold on, let me bear for that, and then there should be 1 second. 2 bears here, and then yeah, you can throw that box back in there, and then we'll shuffle it and pull out another one. So that's how my turn should look. My bad.
Okay.
Thanks for the reminder. That's a different option.
And mathematically, you end up with 20 tiles in your mat, right?
Yes. And I hate this.
You end up with 20 or 23? You started with 3.
20. You get 20. Oh, sorry, you place 20 more. You end up with 20 animals and 23 tiles. And you have
Got
3
it.
tiles, which end up not ever getting an animal placed on them. Or more if you ever, at some point, can't place an animal. Or choose not to place an animal, which
Is
is
to be
never
significantly avoided, right? You always want to avoid that because every animal you don't place is just points lost.
Yes.
Okay. Your move, right?
Yeah. I'm debating right now between the 2 tiles that have salmon. But neither of them really work for my habitats. None of these tiles really work for my habitats. What I would love is that elk tile with an elk or a fox that I could place.
So you want one or four because you want to be able to put a fish down.
I want them because I don't want to have to put a bear down right now.
Fine, same thing. And so if your choice
Not
is
quite. I don't really want to put a fish down, but yeah,
no, because you want to put a fox here, right? Not a fish.
that is what I would like to do with that space. Yes.
Okay.
Uh, mm. Mostly, I don't want to trap myself into having to take a lot of bears.
Right. So in
Um,
this case, when you're not looking for a certain animal, you're kind of hoping that one of the other four players will take them and get them off the board for you.
a little bit,
Okay.
and you can play it a little like with the random number generator. It's 50-50, but in
Yeah.
a regular game, you can kind of play a little bit of like, oh, this person might want this tile and this piece. But RNG is about the best you can do to
Oh,
simulate it.
because you can read their map and kind of get a sense into what they're trying to accomplish.
Exactly.
Got it.
Um, like you probably like this tile because it goes in this upper area, sort of, and you're building out a big water space. Um,
Yeah, but I don't look at it till it gets to be close to my turn.
yeah.
But yes, that
Um,
water does help.
I need to make a decision here.
Have you found it's better to focus on building one big habitat or build them all up? Because you get points for every one, no matter what they are, right? Or
You get points
there's
for
bonus points.
everyone. You also get three. The person with the largest habitat of each type gets 3 bonus points, and then
Got it.
1 bonus point for the second largest.
Okay,
Um,
so there's benefit to building biggest.
yeah, I guess in the next game we should. I should build out the
We should
spaces
play
for
them
the other
giant.
players just for that extra point
Yeah,
thing at the end.
it's
Um,
still not
okay,
going to be
let me.
utilized.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a choice here. Uh, I kind of want that one, but hmm, yeah, I'll take it. Actually, no. Um, I'm gonna take this one, play it like that, and call it a day. RNG is 4.
Okay, that is a fox with a fish that I can't place. Okay. Dum 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 dum. It's an elk in the mountains, which doesn't really help me. It's a fox that I can't place. I guess this is the piece. We'll take that and this.
RNG is 3. I kind of like these tiles, but I don't love them. Um, I've blocked myself a little bit. Which is fine. I'm going to use my acorn, and I'm going to play this here, and I'm going to take that box with it and get an acorn back.
And that gives you a pine cone.
Yeah. RNG is
Okay.
2.
Did you take your pine cone?
Yeah, I had to spend a pine cone to take the mismatched.
Okay. All right. There are no elks up. It's going to be hard to fill those up.
There are no elks. Why are there 2 bears on this space? Yeah, these both stacked there. Did one mean to go here?
Yes, but I read it wrong. But yes, that's what I meant to do. All right. Well, there's no elks up. What's the next play? I guess it's this. Forest is a fox on the other side, but there's I don't particularly like these choices.
I know.
I guess I'll do this and take that.
Not a bad option. RNG is 1. An elk.
An elk. They're the valuable ones right now.
I kind of like that piece, but not that much. Not as much as I wish I did. I need pieces that can place salmon on them.
Yeah, it's been a challenge.
I hate this play, but I'm going to do this. RNG is 1 again.
Still no elk.
Blah, blah.
But I guess we're just gonna take another pine cone. It's not a pine cone, is it? Is that the right play? Well, it's not the elk. If I take the fox, then I take this. That's not a bad call. Let's do that.
RNG is 2.
So it does happen that you kind of get looking for things that you're just not going to get, right? Like this row of elks I'm looking for has been problematic.
Yep. Hmm. Let's see. We're halfway through the game.
Sorry, say again?
We're halfway through the game, just from
Yeah.
a number of pieces perspective.
Yep.
That would be bad. Not a good play. Unless I could do it like that. Yeah. I'm gonna take this and put it here and put this here. RNG is 3.
An elk. I'm really forced to take that.
Right. Yeah, you can spend a pine cone to take a different piece with it if you want.
No, that's all right. This actually works.
I am continually disappointed. Yeah.
I see what you mean about the bears. I'm kind of committed to 2 more bears, and that's not really a great set of moves.
Yeah, I mean they go from 2 points
Okay.
each to 2 3/4 each, which is
Yeah,
like a big jump.
yeah.
But there are
I
a
don't know if
lot of
it's worth.
bears left in the bag based on what's come out of the bag,
Yeah,
and I don't have any on my board.
I don't have a lot of bear spaces either.
Well, there's 3 tiles that have bears on them.
Yeah,
Um,
still your move.
I love and I hate this game.
You know, it's a good one for you.
Yeah. Um, I'm gonna spend a token to take this tile and take a fox to put on it.
Okay.
3.
Random.
Yeah.
Okay. Now what? Let's see. No elks. No foxes to place. Uh, Additional salmon don't really net me a lot at this point past 2 until I get up to, well, I guess from 2.5 to 3. Each one gets more.
Yeah, 4 is kind of like the sweet spot. 4 is good points per salmon.
Um, I don't have a place to put a fox, so I'll skip that. I guess that's the play. It's not ideal. I'll
Well,
do that,
never is ideal.
and do that, and grab a point.
You got it. The next one is 4, which is sad because I wanted that piece. There's an elk, which I am pretty much required to take.
Yeah, that's
So
kind of where I'm at too.
I'm definitely gonna be taking that. And I'm deciding on which piece I would like with it. I think the one that's there is fine. Um, 1 second.
Mhm.
I gotta decide whether I orient this like this or like this. And
Yeah, that second one gives you more opportunity for growth, but it doesn't connect up the deserts as well. But you got this one's still not connected anyway, so you're still a piece away.
I am. That's what I'm thinking about right now. Is what I want to do with this particular spot. Um, I think I'm gonna leave it like that.
Random.
1.
All right. There's an elk. Can I use this tile? Uh, I'm going to take the elk, and I'm going to pine cone to take, amazingly, the bear. No, I'm not gonna take the bear.
Generally, it would be better to take this bear. Also, you took a elk already. You have to take a piece.
Yeah, I know. That's it was when I said bear, I meant this.
Yeah, makes sense. 2. It's a bummer. I wanted that fox. I'm kind of coming up on like the do I ever take a bear or not turning
Well, now
point.
you're committed. Now you're committed not to, but I'm kind of committed to get the second pair.
Well, we have 12 animals on the board, and so there are still 8 more turns. There's still lots of time for me to pick up bears,
Right, but if
and
you
I
want
have
4 of those, if you want 4 of those to be bears, that's half your plays.
yeah, which is fine. I have good spots for them. Like I can, this tile would let me put 2
Yep.
bears right here.
Make 2
Um,
pairs. Yep.
yeah, and I can match up a second one over there. But not sure. There's still no good options for playing more salmon. I'm gonna play my first truly just not. I can do this actually. I was gonna do a just bad move, but this is at least playable. Um,
Ah, nice elk run.
yeah.
Random.
4.
Well,
I need to spend less time thinking. You can wipe those if you would like.
yeah, I'm trying to think. This one doesn't place. This one's not ideal. No, I'm going to go ahead and take this and this and this.
And the RNG is a 2. Um, there's not going to be very many more foxes. I'm going to spend a token and then gain it back to play salmon here.
Okay.
And just 2 again.
Okay. I want the fish. Can I use that tile? I think I can use this. Is there a better tile I want? Yes, I'm going to use this. There's a better tile I want. I want this tile.
So first they're required to wipe all of these.
All right.
Yeah. And then 2 goes away. That is a good selection of animals there.
That's all but one.
Hmm. I'm gonna take this. Shoot.
Making this a complete no-brainer.
Yeah. I wanted that tile next turn. 4. I don't like bears. Back in the bag. I'm gonna take this one. Here.
I think that's pretty automatic for me too.
Random number generators.
Oh. Okay. All right, we'll change it. I'll take this and that to get that second pair.
Oh, I need to play something there eventually. Oops.
Your move.
Yeah, I know. I don't mind taking this. There's a certain amount of like how optimal do things need to be,
Right.
or can they be? You know?
All right. Yeah. Well, that's a drag. Wow. That's pretty non-ideal. Well, the only animal I want is this one. So let's do that first. Am I going to use a pine cone to pick a different tile? I don't think any of these tiles matters to me. So I'm not. I will grow this, I think. Just in case we get a second fox out there.
RNG is 3. So I just spent 1 from both bags. Nope.
A lot of bears left.
Yeah, I know.
I should have waited on those.
We're at 4, 8, 12, 16, 17, so we have 3 more to place.
Yeah, and I still need that fourth fish, which is problematic.
You don't need your 4th fish.
I don't need it, but I want it.
Yeah, there are lots of things that we all want in life.
There are indeed.
I hate that we only have 3 more tiles left to place.
Yeah, that is a drag. I actually need to upgrade this salmon now that I think about it.
I'm going to take this one.
Random? Good, get those elk out of here. Maybe not. Well, there's a fish that I can't easily use. There's a fish that I can. With a bear. Yeah. There's a fish and a fox. Wow. All right. Well. I don't like any of those. All right. What's the least bad optimal play? I will take the fox, I think.
I think that a bird is worth more points for you right now.
Say again?
I think a bird is worth more points for you right now. Based on your where you can put a fox.
Oh, because I can put it here.
Yeah, it extends the terrain. You also should turn this either like that or that.
That's the way to play it. Yeah. But yeah, that's the play. Random.
4.
How many animal tokens are there of each?
Like it depends on exactly what expansion you're playing with. There's
20 of each.
Yeah.
I'm looking at components listed here. All right, so the odds of me getting another salmon are pretty low.
Yes. Like drastically low.
Yeah.
I think I'm just going to take this.
Random?
1 second. Oh, sorry, I'll generate it and then it's 1. I'm this here actually.
All right, so I will wipe the foxes.
Crazy play when you could play one here for 4 points.
Yeah, that's,
Or
I was
3
just
points.
noticing, I was just looking at my board. That's probably a pretty good play.
It also makes the other fox that's there worth plus a point.
Yeah. All right, then I will take the fox and I will add a habitat. And I guess I'll add it here so I can play another bird if I get stuck with it.
And it's 1 again. It's so funny, like trying to lift up the pieces to put them on top. The stack is just getting so tall.
It's
The
interesting to me
physics
that
engine is unhappy.
it's interesting to me that it's unstable.
Yeah.
right.
Anyway, my turn. Let's see. 4, 8, 12, 16. This is my last play. I think that those 4 habitat tiles that were underneath the initial ones were something in the scripting, which is weird. Because there should be only, I should take a habitat tile and then there should be none left. Or, yeah, you guys should each have 4 options. There should be 4 habitat tiles off the bag right now, I think. I can't take this one. If I took a fox, it would not be worth that many points. So I will take a bird.
Which you love.
Is there any? Nope, all of my foxes are already next to birds. There's a question of like, is it worth putting any bird next to a fox? But they're already next to them. RNG says 1.
All right.